What's up guys, Duarte here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and today we are going to unlock Zemo and see if he is good or not. We're gonna open his orbs, we're gonna open some red star orbs and see if we can get something decent. I think I'm on a okay seed. It's not a great seed, it's just a okay seed. So we probably will have to open like 20 orbs before we get something decent on him. Hopefully not, but that's what I'm expecting. And we are probably going to do like 65 orbs or 50 and something, not too many. This seed is just okay, not great. So we'll take a look into that. Now, I want to say thanks to everyone who voted on the poll I put on my channel, if I should buy his offer or not. Some people mentioned, and they were very right, that if I'm taking this channel seriously and if I'm taking this content creation seriously in terms of Marvel Strike Force, then I should buy every single offer and showcase the characters. So after I can have videos to provide in terms not only of this character, but also on the teams where he's going to be useful with. And yeah. Okay, so if you are buying Zemo, you should consider getting a decent amount of red stars on him, because he's the most important character in his team or in the teams that he will enable. So it's going to be very important for him to have high red stars. He's a big damage dealer. He doesn't have effects like Killmonger has, like of draining. So he doesn't have that extra edge of effects, but because he's a massive damage dealer, and he needs some focus, so it's going to be important for him to have high red stars on. So yeah, I got his offer, so let's start with the unlocking. No, let's start with the red stars. We are going to do 1-4, then we are going to do the small ones, and then we are going to do another 4, and the 5 I'm saving for Doc Ock, because once again, if you are not aware of, I should be doing a Well Wars against Casino for Doc Ock. So I need to have some 5 red stars, orbs to open on that event, because we are supposed to do a big opening with multiple elites, 4s and 5s. So yeah, okay, let's get started. 1 Zemo, 4 red stars, and then we'll open basic orbs. So let's go for that. 3, 2, 1, give me Zemo right now. I guess we are done here. I would prefer a 5, but I'll go along with a 4. So I guess we are not opening any more red star orbs. So we are going to open his unlock orbs. Once again, I expect 60, maybe a little bit over 60, but not much more beyond that, because the seed I have is just average. Yeah, a little bit above average, but nothing special. So we start with a 10, that's great. 72k gold, that's great as well. Now 8. Let's see if you can get some good colors. Now a 6, so it's going downhill. Another 6. A blue, a 12. Now we have a green, 8, okay, that's good. Yeah, I think it's exactly where I was expecting. 6. And now we have a 20. Okay, so that was a little bit above average. And I was expecting around 65. So we had a little bit more than that, which is great, but not game breaking. So yeah, we are going to unlock this guy. Let's go. We only had to spend 1 orb on him, so that's actually great. So we'll be able to use him at 3 red stars from the start. And his artwork, like I said in my other video, the artwork is just amazing. I really like the way it looks. I like the sword, I like the jacket or the coat, and the gun there in the middle. This guy looks just awesome. His portrait also looks awesome. And yeah, so we are going to gear this guy up to level 60. Then we are going to do 6664, and no, we are actually going to raise him to 65, so we can use his passive from the start. And then take a look at the other T4S, if there is anyone useful or not. Okay, so we are back, and we were able to get this guy to level 65, gear tier 10, And it was quite painful because I ran out of training materials. Yes, first time ever, but no surprise because I have been leveling up a lot of characters. So yeah, you have to run out of those. So let's take a look at the T4S. On the basic, it only increases by 50% the damage. Once again, like we mentioned in the other video, single target damage, and it doesn't do any special effects, so this one is definitely not worth it. Then we have the special. The special is on a 2 energy cooldown, comes full, so that's very important. Increases the damage against minions against non-minions by 80% and 160% against minions. So while this is decent, it's still, I don't know, it depends. I would not do this T4. Single target damage, and while it's good against minions, it's not good anywhere else, so yeah. It's not necessary to make the team viable. Now this one increases the damage on the primary target and secondary targets. It rebounds to 4 targets, up from 3. So you have one more attack and multiple rebounds of 50 extra percent. It's decent, but once again is not necessary for this team to go to the next level. So yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. And the only one that I consider, it's the passive, because it attacks all enemies for more 100% damage, clears 3 positive effects instead of 2, and it also increases the speed of all non-minion allies that are Hydra. So this one is the only one that I consider, and let's do it right now. And we are going to take this guy for a ride on Blitz. Okay, so we are at tier 6 and we are going to try this guy out. Because the team is a little bit unbalanced in terms of the gear, some of the enemies will be extremely weak, but it will give us an impression of what this team can do. I'm using AIM Researcher as a healer. This is not the team I recommend, but it's the team that we are using now. So we can see right away this guy spawned and he already exploded with Daredevil, so that's going to be quite nice. Okay, so now we are going to apply ability block to Punisher. He's going to get one more charge, so on the next turn you'll do another explosion. Now we can do a nice nuke on this guy. Damn, the burst damage on this team is insane. So Punisher is almost dead. Now you're going to slow Luke Cage. He resisted, that's fine. Another explosion, resisted. Now let's see the nuke. Wow, that's unexpected. But yeah, I guess it worked out fine. And now we're gonna do the assist from Hydra Grenadier once again. Not terrible, not amazing, but of course he has no gear, so he's not going to do much either way. Resisted, attack us twice. Resisted, of course, it's Jessica Jones, and now we have once again this attack, and we are done here. Okay, so on the next match, we are going to look at this, but a little bit slower, so you can see the animations. They look pretty decent. They really went further beyond with the animations on this guy. Okay, so let's face this team. We have enemy crossbones, we have Wolverine, we have Miles, and we have someone else, I don't remember. War Machine and Gamora, was it? I didn't even look properly. Oh, it's Medic. So you can see Medic, she already got nuked in the face, and she already has disrupted. I guess we have to do this once again in slow mode, because the amount of damage this guy does from the start is insane. Okay, so let's use his ultimate so he can recharge the passive once again. Okay, are we playing Final Fantasy VII? That's some epic start game. Okay, so we are going to attack that guy. And one nice thing is that because of that defense up from the start, these characters have a lot survivability. So maybe we can use a 5th damage dealer and it won't be a problem. Now let's do the special, do that second attack, even that is not going to do much because of the low level. Wow, so it's like a missile strike. That's quite cool. Let's go once again with this team. We're gonna use it a few times just to see the animations, but yeah, it's quite a lot based on burst damage, and this is obviously not the team I recommend. You have to come on the next video to check out which team I recommend with this guy. So let's face now Thor and the Shocker, and now we are at 1x speed, so you'll be able to see that early animation. But as you can see, it's some kind of a mission strike like we have on Call of Duty or something like that. Call for a hair strike. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. And he goes so fast, he goes before Vulture. That's insane. Okay, so let's cancel Vulture. With let's go with the special now. We already used the ultimate a few times. Let's do the special now. Pierce to the heart. Not bad. And even Winter Soldier is faster than Vulture. That's impressive. That's interesting. Okay, so now Crossbones explodes with everyone. LOL for that Shocker. He had no chance. And now let's see if Grenadier does anything. Slow? No? Okay, let's call Grenadier for assist. He shots the weapon with his left hand. That's interesting. Okay, so not bad, not bad. It's a nice amount of damage. Now the ultimate. Not bad. For characters that are extremely low level, it's not bad. And on tier 6, the matches are slightly balanced. And look at that. Oh, that's sexy. My Colossus is at 3 red stars, so maybe I have to blitz harder. Okay, so finally we have another minion here. This one is a little bit stronger. No minions here. And no minions here. Let's go for the minions, because we want to see that massive damage plus the disrupt from his passive. And his passive is definitely the best T4 on this team. Probably the only T4 that you need on this team for now. We have to wait for the next character. Supposedly Lady Hydra, Viper, is going to be the one that complements as the 5th of this team. But right now this team is doing okay in terms of burst damage. Now let's see this one, if it has a different animation against the minions. 900% damage plus piercing. On our case, it's 730 plus 15% piercing. So not terrible. Killing her instantly. So this is going to be very, very useful against Coulson teams, against the Mercs, against Red Skull's Hydra. Because as soon as they are dead, they cannot revive. Okay, so another explosion. The burst damage is just insane of this team, so quite decent. How did it went so fast? What? I'm supposed to have extra energy. He is not supposed to have extra energy. What the hell was that? Interesting. That's very interesting. I definitely have to check out that after we are done here. Quite interesting, but even Hydra Grenadier was able to survive from the explosion thanks to that early defense up. Now we are going to use Aim Researcher to heal all of them up to the max. You saw a massive amount of healing, and she's at very low level, so it's a decent amount, 11,000. Now applying those bleeds, very nice. And now pam pam pam, and we are done here. Poor Wolverine. Okay, so not terrible, nice amount of burst damage is exactly what we expected. Is this the team I recommend? No, I'll bring another team on another video where we will have some real fun, maybe more than 3 or 4 matches. But now I have to wait my charges to restart, or at least the cooldown to go off. So yeah guys, that's going to be the video. Baron Zemo for you. We try him out. Easy good, is very good on his team. And outside of his team, we have to try him out. I don't think he has much potential outside of Alliance Wars and Blitz. He has some potential maybe for PvP, but it really depends on the match. He might be useful on Ultimo 7 on that node that has bots from Ultron. But beyond that, I'm not sure if he has hues outside of Blitz and Alliance Wars offense. Even for offense, that's good because we need powerful teams on offense to get those Alliance War credits. So that's going to be the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, you know what to do. You smash that like button, like Baron Zemo, passive with the T4, doing massive amount of damage to all minions. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you share it with your friends on Discord and Facebook. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.